Well, good morning, everybody. It is, I think, it is February 4th maybe, or 5th. Anyway, it's a Thursday. Yesterday was Peter's surgery, and they were able to get the pins in because his arm just was not healing. Actually, the unstable fracture, what actually ended up happening is the bones ended up slipping 3 weeks in, and so we had to go back to square one. So anyway, yesterday was that. He is such a trooper. Like, the nurse was just setting him up for having to do the IV, and she was giving him all like the rundown. Okay, do you need a scream pillow? Do you need your mom? Do you need your dad? Do you want to squeeze someone's hand? He's like, no. She puts the IV in, and all he does is go, that's it. That's it. He is so tough. Not in, I don't mean like, oh, he's just a rugged, tough boy, but I mean, he's just so strong. It's amazing to me. Anyway, so and it's snowing today, and it's nice weather right now. We got a lot of like freezing rain last night though. So Warren, he's been putting on a flood. That's what he's doing right now. So I think he might be coming around in a little bit here. We can catch up with him. But anyway, tomorrow will be Friday. And then Saturday and Sunday. I think Saturday is supposed to be a high of 0. And Sunday a high of -8. And so, hit in my mouth. And so anyway, just trying to, yeah, he's got the wood racks all loaded up over there, preparing for this, and he's putting on a flood so he can try to make ice. And the chickens, of course, they know what's happening. We've got some treats, piece of dry bread, a couple banana peels. What else do we have here? We have some old hash browns that didn't get eaten. A couple eggshells for you ladies. Yeah, we have one that, oh, did I just catch her pooping? Sorry about that. But we know everything poops. Oh, there was a little ham scrap. She found the ham scrap. Lucky lady. They always go for the banana peels last, though, it seems like. Oh, there was a fight. Okay, so I'm going to get these girls some water and go fill up the bird feeders. Then we're going to head back in and make some breakfast. We are having just kind of a slower start this morning. Sometimes when I say that, I think we're having a slower start. It doesn't mean that we got up any later. It just means we're kind of moving slow here. I drank an entire cup of coffee from start to finish, which is not my norm. Usually Joe is carrying it over to me all day. Mom, your coffee. Oh, there's some rabbit tracks. And, but I finished my whole cup. I am reading a book. I wish I could think of what it's called. Something about, it's Mike Rowe, so the Dirty Jobs guy. Nope, that's frozen. Okay, I'm gonna have to get some water because this is all frozen. Shoot. Okay, so anyway, the Dirty Jobs guy. I'm reading a book written by his mom. That's been fun. Just little kind of anecdotal stories and everything about him growing up and what it was like when they had to do the Viva paper towel commercial and stuff like that. So that's been fun. So I read a whole lot in that this morning. And what else did we do? Well, Peter's moving kind of slow. I think just because it's kind of back to, it kind of hurts again now when he lifts up his arm and stuff like that. So he needs help when he like gets up from like sitting or something. And yeah, but Warren is out. Like I said, he's putting on the flood. So that means that he got the flood started yesterday morning. And then So he pulled boards in like the main bulkhead of the reservoir, and then the water starts flowing out over the cranberry beds. And then what happens is that he kind of has to, throughout the night or day, whenever you start flooding, he has to kind of manage it to get the right amount of water onto all of the cranberry beds that he's going to, hopefully he's getting ready for sanding. And so that's why he's doing that now, because we're going to have all that cold weather, and so hopefully everything freezes down. So I'm going to get in and get some more water. Let's see, those jugs are pretty frozen. I'll have to get another jug. As we walk and fill bird feeders, I'm going to give you guys a little cookbook. I don't know, what is it? Just some information. So at this point, you guys all think that the cookbooks, the delivery date, or the ship date from the printer to me is February 10th. Well, anyway, as soon as I shared that information on social media, and I got like responses from you guys all excited and everything, guess what? I got another email like the very next day saying, if you're ready to make your second payment, we're ready to ship them. So I quickly made the second payment, and then I got an email the next day, which would have been yesterday, from UPS. 14 boxes are going to be delivered tomorrow, which is Friday. And so I am really excited about that. My only dilemma now is that all of the packages for the single cookbooks are actually on back order. And those shipping envelopes. What, honey? Okay, he wants to talk to Dad, so when Dad gets back, I'll have him call him, okay? So now, those are all on back order. And they're not supposed to be here until between, first email said the 9th or 10th. Now I got an email saying not until the 10th to the 12th of February, which is a total bummer. Okay, so yeah, just another craziness. Anyone that ordered 2 or 3, or some of you that ordered 5, wow, your cookbooks are gonna get to you sooner, because those packages, shipping envelopes, are supposed to be here on Friday, the same day as the cookbooks get here. Oh, there's a chickadee! Just flew away. They usually will hang out for quite a while. So anyway, that's kind of what's happening with the cookbook right now. And of course, if this is the first time you're hearing about it, you're welcome to check my description box, and there'll be a link and stuff like that for you if you're interested in getting a cookbook. They're hard copies, and I am working at like an e version of it, and hopefully we'll have that soon as well. Hi.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. Snowy.
Yeah. It's kind of fun, actually.
You know, this is the first big snowfall we've had all year.
I know.
So
I know.
The flood
It's
looks
good.
perfect. So we're going to make some serious ice. Should be good.
Which will be good, especially when we have high of -8, huh?
Yeah.
I found that bird feeder.
Oh, perfect. You're going to set up?
Yep. I'm going to go put this one up, too.
All right.
So.
Sounds good. I'm going to load the wood burner. And,
Okay. Breakfast.
Breakfast. Yes.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Okay, before we put up this bird feeder, I just thought if he's going to do the wood burner, I'll head over there with him, because I know that there's a lot of new subscribers here lately, and I've had some questions about if we heat with the indoor wood furnace or if we have an outdoor boiler or whatnot. All right, so this is what we got here. And my battery is going to die. Isn't that classic?
Yeah, that's
How many times do I say that?
a lot.
And I have 2 of them, but I just never have the other one in my pocket. Okay, so just what happens, here's the wood. Warren's gonna stack this all up with wood, and then this heats water, right, which goes into the house.
Yeah, this has a water jacket around it that, and there's 2 circulating pumps, actually 3, but one pump circulates the water to the shop, warms that. The other pump is in the basement that circulates the hot water through the heat exchanger in the house, and the third pump circulates the water through the floor of the schoolroom.
Yep.
So there's a real balancing act to try to get the flood up just at the right time. So I'm trying to soak up all the snow.
Uh-huh.
And it looks like, knock on wood, I'm getting my wish, so.
So it's feeling a bit weekendish around here. It's 11 o'clock here on a Thursday, and honestly, we haven't even done a smidge of school. So we're watching Colt today. And so he's just over here. They got this new little walker for him, and he's having a ball. Aren't you? Just chewing on toys. Maria and Peter, they are just playing some Battleship on this snowy, snowy day. Peter has on his new cast today. Just white this time. But they said when he goes back in next week that if he wants a color, they can put a color on it. So anyway, yep, there it is. Still what they call, I think they call this a high arm cast. So it goes up around his arm here, or up over the elbow. But how are you feeling today?
Good.
Pretty good? Does it hurt?
C5.
I guess not. It also sort of feels weekend-ish because I'm cooking in the middle of the day here, and I had some chicken legs left over from a couple of nights ago when I made, what did I do? Oh, the sheet pan dinner with the roasted potatoes and carrots. That was very, very good. I would definitely recommend mixing mayo with a little butter and oil and making like a kind of a marinade, if you will. It's a very thick marinade. With like seasonings and things. That's just so good. Anyway, here we go. So what I'm going to do is I'm making some oven fried chicken, and I didn't even measure. I just threw in this little paper sack some flour and some salt and some pepper and some paprika. I'm going to shake up these, what is this, 6 chicken legs. I'm going to melt my butter here in this pan. I'm not sure if that'll be enough. I think I'm just winging it because we're going to eat this chicken here for lunch today. So there is how it's looking outside. It's even snowier than it was before. And I don't know if you can see the flakes coming down or not. But yeah, anyway, it's not that cold yet. It's only 30 degrees here. And like I say, it just feels like a weekend around here. Another thing that makes it feel kind of weekend-ish is that Nick stopped over today. He is going to be heading up north to do some snowmobiling. And he got a new snowmobile, and he just wanted to get some more time on it and everything before he goes like, you know, snowmobiling in a new area. Anyway, so he's out here today, and him and Warren, I think they're kind of out checking water and also doing a little snowmobiling. One of those days where we have like a mixture. The kids made out some Valentines today as well. And so lots of little things going on here. Even though maybe we're not doing school, still all kinds of things though. All right, so everybody's in now. We're just going to have some lunch. Like I said, it's feeling like a weekend. Yes, I'll help you get rice. So this is the venison stir fry. It's just one of the bags from Aldi. Made up the oven fried chicken. We've got some rice here. Oh, you got one carrot? Are you hungry?
No, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put myself on my rice.
Ah, I see. How about you, Joe? You got your lunch? Sorry.
No.
I'm totally beating her. Is it really? That's your turn. Well, I just got the shower curtain here out of the wash. I don't even put it in the dryer. I just hang it right back up on the little hooks, just damp like this, and just let it air dry. So it was kind of funny this morning. Maria's like, "Mom, why are you even taking that shower curtain down?" And I said, well, it just needs to be washed and everything. And I didn't say this to her, but you know, as a mom, there's things you run across and you're just like, I don't even want to know how that happened. So I was going to the bathroom in here. I'm looking at the shower curtain. I'm like, why are there yellow stains on the shower curtain? So I didn't ask anybody. I just took it down and washed it and we put it back up and good to go. So. Well, UPS just came. We got an exciting shipment. Joe, what do you have here?
This.
It's hard to see what they are, but those are actually shipping labels for printing. So that means that I can start printing labels to have those ready. And Maria, what did you get?
Packages to send the cookbooks in.
Awesome. So these are the packages for anybody who ordered 2 or 3 cookbooks. They are going to be able to fit into here. You haven't been peeking, have you?
No.
So Peter and I are playing some
Hey, Mom, did Joe open that box there?
Battleship. No, don't open that one up. That has paper in it, honey, okay? So we're playing some Battleship. He's got 2 more to sink, and I have 1 more to sink for him. Uh-oh. Gotta go. There is a lot of snow.
I guess I can do it the next day.
Wonderland.
It is a winter wonderland.
Yes, it is.
Mom,
Yes.
I took like a picture with my camera of the trees with all the snow. It was really pretty with the pine trees.
Oh,
I'd say 6 inches on the ground already.
yeah, I would say so too. I feel like we're getting a little bit more than maybe they were even anticipating.
Yeah, I think we are. And I'm so happy with the flood because, like, you look out on that bed, we were able to soak up all the snow. And there's a little bit in the center.
I should have brushed off.
Just roll your window down and roll it back up. We'll get down here and I'll roll down the window because it's kind of neat because the beds are perfectly square with slush and
Just looks cool.
well, what it'll do is when it turns 20 below, this ice is going to go down quick because you've had all that cooling effect of the snow melting into the water. So you're lowering the water temp with each snowflake, and yeah, we're going to make some serious ice. So we got water running over there. We got to see if it's running over on this next bed. So here, you can really get a feel for it. I wish every flood went this well because some years it's a real struggle to soak up the snow, but
Yeah, it's like the water is coming up and the snow is coming down at just the right.
at just the right pace.
Right
so
pace.
It's just the snow isn't collecting on top; it's soaking up right away. Granted, I destroyed all the ice right by the bulkheads from the flowing water. You can see here. I'll have to make all fresh.
Oh, yep.
That'll have to be virgin ice right there, but you just have to be careful by the bulkheads with a loaded truck.
Yeah.
So, but you know, if we get a week of below zero, we'll have a foot of ice there in no time. As soon as I'm hoping the water is just starting to go over the top of this board, so that'll tell me I can block the next tier. Is it spilling over that top board?
Not quite. No. Well, maybe it is. Yeah, I guess it is.
Alright, we're going to block the next tier.
Okay.
Now we're going to pull the main down.
As soon as you start sanding, you will be an ice road trucker.
I know. We just got to keep it on the top side.
Right.
As long as we stay on the top side, we're fine. So when you're down in the ditch, then things get really bad really quick. Right, Maria? Winter Wonderland. Don't want to fall down the bulkhead.
That's never a good day.
No.
He's just slowing this one down by putting in a board. And then we're going to go up to the main bulkhead at the reservoir and then do something with the bulkhead up there. It's getting really windy. Yeah.
Just we don't need any polar plunging today.
No polar plunging.
Not today.
Not today.
Nope.
How about you, Maria? You want a polar plunge today? You know what polar plunging is?
Yeah.
Yeah. No thank you today, huh?
You jump into a pool of cold water and then you get out and dry off and shiver.
Pretty much. Give that a go and see how it goes. There's just a little bit running over the top. I think that'll be enough to hold pressure. We'll see. Keep an eye on it. Should we see if some mail came? Huh? Should we bet a kick in the pants to see if the mail lady came? Probably not. I might lose. I don't want to get a kick in the pants. No.
I don't think the mail's going to be there.
Not with this much snow.
No.
Well, you never know.
I don't think so. This is where we put in the dramatic music. Will we get mail or not?
Will Dad get a kick in the pants? But it looks like we might be wrong. There's someone came and turned around.
There are fresh tracks. Wow, that was
Can I
close.
get any closer?
I don't think so. Well, you could.
That would hit it though. Nope.
No mail?
No mail.
The
No
one
mail.
on fresh tracks.
So someone came down, turned around, but it wasn't the mail lady.
Probably the coyote hunters.
No, probably. It's 20 after 5 now, and we're just getting things going for supper. So I have 4 sweet potatoes in there. I just have a little olive oil with those and garlic salt. And then we're just making some of these crunchy fish fillets tonight. And those are, oh, they really made a mess. But anyway, they are in the air fryer, so I have that preheating right now. Getting ready for that. And then I don't have a whole lot of takers on the sweet potato fries. Pretty much me, and then Sam will probably eat some of those too. But then we just have a bag of frozen French fries, so we're also going to throw those in a little bit. And we're going to pull out a jar of applesauce, pull out a jar of pickles, and that's what we're going to do for supper tonight. I did get the kids, I know it's really late, but all of a sudden I was like, we almost took the whole day. We were taking the whole day as a snow day. And so the kids decided, well, no, they didn't decide. I said, hey, you guys need to do a couple pages in your skills book. So Maria's working on sentences.
So
She
the
just got
next
her,
one is
show us. Yep, we'll get to it. She got her new 2nd grade skills book. Isn't that exciting? With spelling words and everything. So yes, pat is your next word.
Yeah, and can I write, I pat my dog?
Sure, I pat my dog. That's fine. I think Peter went out by Warren, and I think he's helping him with a couple pages in his skills book. And I got Sam to do some of his math. We have to correct, don't we?
Yep.
We have to correct another page. So we're going to correct another page in that. And I don't know where my phone is right now, honestly.
Yeah, that's how you got it.
Oh, it's in my pocket. Okay, so we're going to correct some of his math, and then what else are you going to do? You got to do these leftover dishes.
I'll just do the supper dishes.
Okay, as long as they get done before news time tonight. So, all right, so that's kind of what's happening here. Still snowing. There's that Christmas tree that's still out there. We want to burn that yet and have a wiener roast, but just haven't done it yet. And it's just piling up with the snow.